Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Whit Merrifield stands in as he looks at a called strike. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Grandal has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
In the second
Coming to the plate now, Yunel Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. So stepping in, Carlos Correa. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Lagares has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Well, here we sit, too.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Michael Conforto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Stanton is on his way home. Throw won't get him. Here's Juan Lagares. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Juan Lagares.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera.
First baseman, T.J. Rivera.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Inciarte's there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Doug Fister. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Asdrubal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And now the left-hander hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Lifted into center field. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Gio Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. fly ball out to straightaway left. Conforto on the move, and that's the third out. With Merrifield next to hit.
Leading
0
off
for
with the
1
Mets,
here in the early going.
second baseman with Merrifield.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez on the move. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Didn't get much of this at all as it's pushed to the right side. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one will get this one.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Yadier Molina is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares, a base hit in his first trip. That changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Fielder, Mookie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1 to third. Escobar has it. And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gonzalez.
Now here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight. I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, T.J. Rivera. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman, T.J. Rivera.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Catcher.
Striding into the box, Doug Fister. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
With Merrifield next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Merrifield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Yunel Escobar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Correa. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Fister Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. And this is by a diving Moustakas. It's a fair ball. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. And he's likely just trying to Conforto. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Catcher Yadier Molina.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge hit. Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll lead things off as we begin. In the home fifth.
The shortstop as Drupal Cabrera.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out.
Number 23. First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Adrian Gonzalez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now. Gio Gonzalez comes into this at bat. For 1 in the ball game. Ketel Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Ketel Marte.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And to score, the runner from second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Third baseman, number 8.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Smoke toward the hole. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Lagares. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Juan Lagares.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, T.J. Rivera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance. Doug Fister. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Shortstop.
So stepping in as Drupal Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 run is scored. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Here's Adrian now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Late that time for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Adrian Gonzalez goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play.
Third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Yunel Escobar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And Escobar has a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Striding in, Carlos Correa. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And again a throw. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts giving chase. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Giancarlo Stanton now. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. In the air to right center. On the move is Betts. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Catcher, Yadier
now
Molina.
at the plate, Yadier Molina. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a runner at first now with one away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Eric Goodell enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Eric Goodell.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back. At the plate, Juan Lagares. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Lonnie Chisenhall is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Line drive to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the Mets.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Goodell. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Nori Aoki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Nori Aoki.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In tight again. Awfully tight. And it's 2-0 now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Nori Aoki is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Whit Merrifield is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Rivera heads for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Digging in and looking for more, Yunel Escobar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jerry
attention,
Blevins
please.
is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen
New
in the
York,
bottom half of
number
the eighth.
39, Jerry
Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder Marwin.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
The batter.
Here now is his dribble. Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Base is empty here with nobody out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting number 20.
Now batting Adrian Gonzalez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Julieski Gurriel.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ross Stripling. Oh for 1 for him here in this one. Roberto Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Roberto Perez.
This ball will be chopped foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Number 46 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 46.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Left fielder number 30.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Brandon Moss will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Brandon Moss.
Tony Watson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Sandy Leon will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both. Too low, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
First for the victorious Dodgers.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Billy Burns is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Here's D. Gordon now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now the pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Here's Justin Smoke now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Here's Mark Reynolds. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
For the Mets, left fielder Nori Aoki.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready now, Yunel Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third.
At the plate, Giancarlo
fielder,
Stanton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Standing in, Michael Conforto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made. After giving up that extra base hit, now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First offering on its way. To third. Escobar has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. Brian Pena is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And there's your first out of the inning. Now in the box, Brandon Moss. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Burns shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is grounded foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is past Reynolds down the line. A fair ball. Striding into the box, Rick Porcello, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nori Aoki.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Burns. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Trevor Cahill. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moss coasts under it. He's got it one away. Digging in for his second at bat, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
First baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 call. Ready for another chance. Yunel Escobar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yunel Escobar.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Mets,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Reynolds is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the. Stepping into the box, Mark Reynolds. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Now
a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little dribbler down the line. But it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way. Yadier Molina will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and that's going to land foul. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances, and a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard but foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Popped up. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out. Digging in to try it again, Brian Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Stepping into the box, Trevor Cahill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevor Cahill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. In now, Rick Porcello. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Pitcher, Rick Porcello.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Nori Aoki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Burns ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Aoki is on his way home. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Shot back up the middle. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he's striding in once again. Billy Burns. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Billy Burns.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The batter,
Here's
number
D.
11,
Gordon now.
shortstop.
Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Runners off for second. Soft liner out toward left center. And nobody's home. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
The first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The batter.
Here's
Third
Mark
baseman,
Reynolds. Comes into
Mark
this at bat 0
Reynolds.
for 1 in the ball game. Carlos Beltran will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI.
Carlos Beltran.
And now there's ball 4 to Beltran, so they'll just give him first and battle with the next guy.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the... Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
There's Segura. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. With Merrifield next to hit. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hard hit ball to second. Segura has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Pitch on the way. And another foul ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Brian Pena. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now, Trevor Cahill. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Now at the plate, Rick Porcello. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Pitcher, Rick Porcello.
Lonnie Chisenhall will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Ready for another chance? Nori Aoki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Burns moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Yunel Escobar. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Peter Moylan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing third base, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Beltran has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Josh Edgen will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Josh Edgen.
Billy Burns will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Kansas City, center fielder number 14.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Popped up. And there's out number 1. Stepping into the box, D. Gordon is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there he goes toward second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now.
Beltran.
And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And he takes ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto.
Leading
He's
up
2 for
next.
3 thus far.
Center fielder, Michael
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos
batter,
Correa
number 1,
now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Correa.
once. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Number 4.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Brandon Moss.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Third baseman number 13.
Seth Lugo enters from the
Ryan
pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. The next 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Escobar. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard towards center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Now batting. Catcher.
Standing in, Brian Pena. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, nothing in one. The 0-1 on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Aoki moves over, and that's the third out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beltran has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Seth Lugo.
Seth Lugo.
T.J. Rivera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Way in front of a great slider that time. The win would belong to Trevor Cahill here, barring a sudden turn of events. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Nori Aoki. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Chopped foul wide of first.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Beltran is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Cahill. His record is now 2-1. The save to